Once upon a time in a prosperous kingdom, there lived a very rich goldsmith named Dhanilal. He had immense wealth and business of gold and silver. Dhanilal had 3 daughters. The eldest one was Kamini, the middle one was Rekha, and the youngest one was Vamika. Vamika was the most different among the 3 sisters, kind, pure-hearted and full of love for everyone. She was as simple as she was beautiful, but her elder sisters were full of pride and jealousy. They were always jealous of Vamika's beauty and good nature. One day a king from a neighboring country arrived at Dhanil's house. The king was quite impressed by the beauty and simplicity of Vamika, so he proposed to Dhanilal for a marriage proposal. But Kamini and Rekha got furious hearing this. They said to their father, "Father, why are you even considering this alliance? How can you think of marrying our younger sister to an outsider?" Dhanilal calmed his daughters and said, "Now, don't make a lot of noise. I haven't said yes to this alliance, I was just asking about it." But both the sisters insisted on their father to refuse the proposal. Dhanilal was very sad seeing the behavior of his elder daughters. He did not say anything to them and left for the market. On the other hand, the king did not want to go back empty-handed, so he waited outside the goldsmith's house till late evening. When Dhanilal returned home, the king explained to him about his pain and sorrow. After listening to the king, Dhanilal said, "You go to the inn for tonight. I will give you an answer tomorrow." Saying this, Dhanilal went inside the house, but as soon as he entered the door, his eldest daughter Kamini questioned him angrily. "Father, why did you keep that poor man waiting for so long? Did you call him so that you could give him a befitting reply, or what?" Dhanilal said in a low tone, "Don't talk nonsense, Kamini. I was just talking to him." Hearing this, Rekha jumped and said, "Father, we don't want that alliance. If you agree to that alliance, then we will leave this house." Hearing this, Dhanilal became very sad. He understood that his elder daughters were very adamant. Their stubbornness had reached its peak. In such a situation, how could he refuse the king's proposal? Thinking about all this, he went to his room and lay down on the bed. Meanwhile, Vamika came to her father's room and asked, "Father, what happened? Why are you sad?" Hearing this, Dhanilal told everything to Vamika. After listening to her father, Vamika said, "Father, I know what I have to do." The next morning, Dhanilal went out of the house and met the king. Dhanilal explained to the king about his elder daughter's tantrum. The king understood everything and said, "Don't worry, Dhanilal, I will handle everything." The king returned to the palace and called the queen. He explained to the queen about everything that happened in detail. The king said to the queen, "It's all because of your sister's upbringing. Had they been good, this would not have happened." The queen apologized to the king and said, "I will definitely improve their behavior." The king agreed to the marriage proposal, but said, "First your daughters have to win the love of my son. Only after that will we talk about marriage." The queen thanked the king for giving her a chance to correct her daughters. The next day the queen called both her daughters and said, "Get ready. Today we are going to attend a function at the king's palace." Both the sisters were very happy. They started getting ready in expensive clothes and heavy jewelry. The queen stopped them and said, "Do you understand what a king's palace is? If you want to go there, then you have to be careful about your words and deeds. Otherwise, people may be critical of you." Kamini and Rekha nodded their heads and said, "We understand, mother." After this, all 3 of them left for the king's palace. As soon as they reached the palace, they saw that the king and his wife were standing in the courtyard to welcome them. Everyone greeted each other. After this, the king introduced his son to the 3 sisters and said, "He is my son Amar. I think you should get along with him." Saying this, the king went to meet the other nobles who had come to the function. The sisters tried to impress Amar, but he was not paying attention to any of them. Both Kamini and Rekha got angry with this. They started arguing with Amar. Seeing this, the queen said in a loud voice, "Stop it, both of you. You came here to get along with my son, didn't you? Now see that your bad behavior is not hidden from anyone." Kamini and Rekha bowed their heads in shame. The queen took them aside and said, "You two don't understand that you are in the king's palace. If you cause trouble here, then your reputation will be ruined." Hearing this, both the sisters promised their mother that they would behave well from now on. After this incident, the sisters did not understand how they would be able to impress Amar. Meanwhile, Vamika was in her room wearing simple but beautiful clothes. She was decorating a flower in her hair. Suddenly the queen knocked the door and entered inside. She asked Vamika, "Are you ready?" Vamika asked, "Ready for what?" The queen said, "Today you have to go to the king's palace with me." Vamika was surprised, but she said, "Okay, mother, let's go." The queen was very happy to see the simplicity and humility of her youngest daughter. She took Vamika to the king's palace. As soon as they entered the courtyard, everyone's attention turned towards Vamika. All the women present there were mesmerized by Vamika's simple yet beautiful style. Vamika greeted everyone with a smile. After this, the king and the queen left for the other nobles. Then Amar came to Vamika and said, "You are looking very beautiful, but I have never seen you before." "Where were you till now?" Vamika said. "I was at home." After this, Vamika went to a corner of the courtyard and sat there. Sometime later, Amar came to Vamika and said, "I want to talk to you. Can you come with me for a walk?" Vamika said, "Sure." Both of them walked around the garden in silence for some time. Amar broke the silence and said, "I have never seen such a girl like you. You are very beautiful." but you are as simple as you are beautiful. Hearing this, Vamika blushed and said, "Thank you." Amar said, "Will you be my friend?" Vamika said, "Of course." After this, both of them became friends. Time passed. Days turned into months. During this, Amar realized that he had fallen in love with Vamika. One day he expressed his feelings to Vamika, but Vamika refused to accept the relationship. She said, "Amar, I respect you as a friend, but I don't have those feelings for you." Hearing this, Amar became very sad, but he did not force Vamika. Time passed. Many years passed. By then, Kamini and Rekha grew up. Both of them had become very beautiful, but they did not understand the value of beauty. They used to roam around the town in fine clothes and jewelry and misbehaved with everyone. One day, a demon was flying in the sky and he saw both the sisters. He had never seen such a beautiful woman before. He immediately descended from the sky and stood in front of both the sisters. The sisters got scared seeing the demon and started screaming. The demon said, "Don't be afraid, beautiful ladies. I won't hurt you. I just want to talk to you." Rekha said, "Don't get close to us. We are not interested in talking to you." The demon said, "Just give me a chance. I will give you whatever you want. Will you then talk to me?" The sisters agreed. The demon kept his promise and gave them whatever he